So proud that at least a couple of tech companies from Tampa Bay now are making headlines with news that Mars rover Curiosity was built with some local technology. And now another company based here in Oldsmar called PlateSmart has developed a world-first technology that could be used at a place like the RNC. And to tell us about it, we welcome the company CEO, John Chigos, to AM Tampa Bay. And John, tell us about your company and what you guys are making.
Hello, how are you this morning?
Good.
Thank you for having me, first of all. The product is, I started the company 9 years ago. The idea behind the company was to develop a software-only license plate recognition system that would work with pre-existing cameras or state-of-the-art cameras. The idea was to offer law enforcement the cheapest, most affordable product that we could that would be superior to any of the competition. We have achieved that goal. We can provide one unit to every. Well, we can provide 5 units to every one of the competitors' units. We can read state jurisdictions. We have an accuracy rate in the 90 to 95 region, and that surpasses the current competition, which, as you probably know, developed in Europe, where the plates are much bigger and much more uniform than here. Here in Florida, we have approximately 200 plates. Virginia has about 400 varieties of different types of plates. So we had to develop a system that could be applicable to all 50 states, the Canadian provinces, as well as the Mexican provinces. We're moving now into homeland security and counter-terrorism. I think, in my own view of what will happen in the future, I think LPR will be a standard piece of equipment in every police car, patrol car.
That's nice to see a booming industry like that right here in Oldsmar.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
you got Nielsen in Oldsmar, you got PlateSmart in Oldsmar, and John, just so we can better understand it, give an idea for the layperson like myself or Luddites out there like myself, how this will be used by, say, a policeman in a practical application.
I could give you a real great application for it, example of it. When I was initially thinking of doing this company, setting this company up, it was based on the fact that after 9/11, I had been watching the news from my office, and I continually saw officers being killed on the side of the road because they were approaching cars that had were stolen or were owned and being used by criminals, a whole bunch of factors. Well, while I was on the ride along, we stopped a white truck, and the officer was basically hesitant with this truck because the driver was less than pleasant and less than, he wasn't listening very well. He tried to get out of the truck. He was digging under his seat. Well, it took 18 and a half minutes for us to determine, or the officer to determine, that the person in question was wanted for felony attempted homicide with a deadly weapon. That proved my point right then and there, that a system had to be developed where an officer could keep his eyes on the road and not have to worry about whether he can read the plate or if he couldn't read the plate. The camera in any one of the systems, we use any different cameras. Many different cameras that you could think of. We use cameras that are analog. Those are the older style, and we use IP cameras, the newest style. And basically, for an officer, what it means is by the time he can stop a vehicle, he will know whether or not that vehicle is on any one of the BOLA lists out in the different law enforcement agencies.
Hold on, that's be on the lookout for, that you know this person is a suspicious character. Well, John, that is a great tool for law enforcement officers and could end up saving lives. And we're proud that you're a part of the Tampa Bay area offering this kind of technology all over the country and all over the world, and, of course, to the RNC coming up. PlateSmart. Thanks for being with us on AM Tampa Bay, John.
Thank you, John.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And I hope to be able to tell tell you more about it in the future. Thank you very much for this time.
All right,
thank you,
you.
John.